Hi, welcome back. We are here. My sister Joyce is here, and we're back to kind of give an update about how we feel about the Wizarding World Gold membership. We've had it for a couple of months now, and if you haven't checked out our previous video, go ahead, pause this, go check that video out, because we kind of go through the basics and what we were hoping to see come January, and let's kind of talk about whether that happened or not, and whether you should even invest in this membership. Maybe not. Well, let's see how it goes. First of all, we had a couple of predictions that we hoped would happen. That we thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice if J.K. Rowling and this fan club, this membership, did for their fans. We were hoping for, I don't know, something to come in the mail, a postcard, some kind of nice, like, Christmas gift or acknowledgement, like, hey, check out what's in your Keys and Curios book, and that's this book here, you can see, and it's interesting. I mean, there are things in here that are fun. You can go in and hover over the key to see different video clips and all that stuff. That's already in the Wizarding World app. And January has its own little key that you can go check out. But in terms of getting anything in the mail, to acknowledge that you're part of this club or that you get anything, like, we got nothing. Like, the only thing we got was emails asking us to buy things or get, like, early access to sales, basically. And you get some percentage off, but the stuff that they were selling is pretty expensive. And if you're not anywhere near San Francisco or New York or London, you can't go see The Cursed Child without paying a lot for travel, and you can't really do a lot of the things if you're not near the Harry Potter studios in London. So I don't know, how do you feel about it, Joyce, now that you've had it for a couple of months?
To be honest, I didn't even think about it in December. I didn't even look at the book unless you brought it up. I had it. It was collecting dust. I completely forgot I bought it. So it was basically $75 for the really pretty personalized book. But I feel like it's a glorified planner, like yearly planner that you can just make for yourself, like a goal setting planner.
But it doesn't even really have dates. It's not like a calendar, right?
But like every month they ask you like questions like, oh, if you were this Harry Potter character, who would you be? Or what are your goals for 2020 or whatever. But I mean, as far as feeling connected to the Harry Potter community and what I thought it would be, I don't feel it. And I didn't look up January. I don't even know what February is. So I don't really feel connected to the book, and I don't know what they think this was supposed to be, but I don't know. I felt like, hey, pay for this personalized book and that's it. Yeah,
it was odd. It wasn't like you got any kind of like social interaction with other fans online, or like you couldn't really talk about stuff otherwise. Yeah. Because the app is so limiting. The app is really just kind of one way. It's like them giving you videos, and you don't really have a chance to, I don't know, how personalize it in any way. It's just kind of basically tells you what percentage you get off at certain stores to buy stuff. It's just a merchandising tool, which, I mean, of course, everyone's trying to sell you something, but honestly, it's like, they're not even trying to hide the fact that they're trying to sell you something. It's like really blatant. So we tried to take advantage of some of the things, or at least I did. Joyce didn't really have a chance to go to the New York Cursed Child location to get her pin.
I'll try.
She's gonna try. She's gonna try later when she has time. But I had the opportunity to go to San Francisco for the weekend, and one of the things you could get was one of these collectible pins. Now, the collectible pins, you go and you basically just show them your Wizarding World app, and it shows that you're a gold member. They tap something, and then they just give you this pin for free. Now there's different pins per location, so this is what the one in San Francisco looks like for the Cursed Child. It's okay, right? It is what it is. I would say that the experience was pretty easy to go in, and honestly, like, if you just went back a different day, you could probably get another one, because it was like get one per person, but they didn't write my name down. They didn't take any information. Like, I could just keep going and getting more and more pins if there was a different person at the desk. So that was a little weird. It's like quantities are limited, yes, but you could really just go and get it. Now, on the back of this pin board, Indy, you're interrupting our shoot.
I know.
He's like, Mama, I love you.
Sorry, it's my cat. Yeah. I'm sorry.
So the back of the pin is really cool to look at too. It's got a really interesting design, so that's really neat. The flying key, and the pin itself it's a really beautiful pin, I will say. I don't think. If you have access to getting it, go ahead. It's really great. But on the back of the pin board, you'll notice that they have the key symbol. So if you take this and scan your app on it, it should show you something. So let me go ahead.
Have you done that?
I haven't done it. I was going to save it to do it now. Okay. So let me go ahead and do that. If you unlock your app, remember the little key on the top you just scan in that area. So when you scan it in over the key, and it unlocks it, and then it says you found a hidden secret. Okay, tap for more. Badges of the Wizarding World. And then it opens up a little notification that says, congratulations, you've collected a Wizarding World Gold exclusive collectible pin. Tap for more. Tap again. Written by the Wizarding World team. Look out for more pins at participating Wizarding World locations, including the Warner Brothers Studio Tour Hollywood, which Joyce wants to go next time she's here, Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, Cursed Child London, New York, San Francisco, and platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross. For now, scroll on to discover more about the badges from the Wizarding World. Okay, it says scroll on, and I can't scroll on because it ends. So that's really odd. Is that it? Is that all I get? I think it has like a little quiz thing, but it's like little trivia questions, but that's about it. That's all you really get is a quiz. That's kind of disappointing. That's all you get for this pin badge. Basically like, congratulations, you've collected a pin badge, and that's it. So
that's a bummer. That's really disappointing.
It is. I mean, the pin is beautiful. You could just go pick it up, but honestly, like a little bit of interaction, maybe like a sneak peek scene into the San Francisco cast recording of The Cursed Child, or like behind the scenes like interview with one of the actors would have been cool. Like, I don't know, something to do with the location of this pin other than congrats, you got a pin.
Hey, you got the pin. Yeah.
Which is so dumb.
Yeah.
All right, the other thing that I got, and I collect Funko Pops, although I'm really trying to trim down my collection and only pick the ones I really, really, really want. So I've been a little bit more choosy these days, but they did pre-release the Harry Potter, or actually James Potter, the Patronus figure for Funko. And so you could do it through the Wizarding World. And so this is what the box looks like when I ordered it, which is really cool because the tissue paper has all the different wands of the characters,
cool.
Which is really cool. So
I like that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the tissue paper. And it comes very nicely wrapped. You can see there's Bunty, Newt Scamander, Queenie Goldstein, Nicholas Flamel, Dumbledore, Theseus, Lita Lestrange. So it's got not only the Wizarding World, but also the Fantastic Beast wands. So that's really nice. Like, they should have just given us more of this for free. Like, wrapping paper, like, that's really nice. And the illustrations are really pretty, actually, if you see.
Oh, yeah.
It's really nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I would frame that. All right.
I know, but it got all torn up in the shipping, so whatever. Okay, so here is the pre-release pop. It's only special. I mean, it's going to be released as a common, but the pre-release is only special because it has the sticker here, basically, that says, you know, the exclusive. And it's a nice pop. It's translucent. It is of the stag. It came in pretty good condition, so that's nice when they shipped it. But the thing for this that would be interesting to see together is that on the back of the box, it has the magical key for the Wizarding app, but of course it tells you have to download it in order to get it. I'm assuming that when people get this normally at the shop as just a common pop, it'll still have this in the back. Maybe it won't. I'm hoping it doesn't, and this is just the gold exclusive, but I have a sneaking suspicion that anybody who gets this pop and anybody who downloads the app can unlock this. So it's not like a gold membership exclusive, right? But I think it is. Okay. So let me try doing this one and let me see how it goes. So you unlock it.
It'll just say, "Hey, you got it."
I know.
Pop.
It says, "You found a hidden secret. Enchanted key unlock. Funko. Tap for more. Tap for more." Funko Pop Stag Patronus, and it says there's a quiz. The Prongs Patronus quiz. What is a Patronus? And there's pictures of it. There's a quote from the book, and that's it. Okay. Like, literally 3 things. That's all you get once you unlock it. So, okay. I just thought there would be more, honestly. It's still something, but I just feel it's, like, so lazy, right? Why can't they do more for gold membership people who have paid this yearly subscription to get something other than just like 10% off at a shop of expensive things?
I don't see the quality of paying this membership yet. I don't see what the benefits are. I mean, I'm basically buying a really fancy book. That's all it is. I'm not going to buy merch. I think the designs that they have out are okay, but not worth the money in my opinion. So I'm not going to go out and buy what they're selling. I know they have different graphics for the houses. They have like shirts and water bottles and stuff like that, and they change the design. And they have like a flying key section design. So it looks pretty, but once again, I'm not going to buy anything. So I still don't see the benefits yet of what this membership is supposed to hold.
Yeah, I took a look at all of the shop stuff too, and it was, you know, if you have Harry Potter merch, it's like, I guess if you want another really simple looking sweatshirt, okay. But I'm sure people who have joined this membership already have like tons and tons of shirts and tons of things. It's like, to add more to that just seems like insult to injury, that you're making fans expect something from this membership. And I will say that they've been kind of slow opening up the membership to other countries, like internationally, and I understand why, because unless you're really wealthy and can travel to the US or travel to England and London specifically, like, if you live in Sweden, like, why would you subscribe to this? Because there's no point. There's nothing you can get extra other than this basically personalized book designed by Mina Lima, and that's really all you're getting. Other than pre-releasing for things, like somebody commented on our last video, and they're like, well, that there was a Christmas Yule Ball experience you could get early access to as a Wizarding Gold member, except of course it's in London, and they said it sold out in like 3 minutes. So that was a really expensive experience. Like, yeah, I wish I had an extra, $300 or whatever it was to like do that whole day, but I don't. And then I would have to fly there, and it just seems so mean to say like, that's your gift, or that's the little extra thing. You can pay us more money to do things, and we'll give you a little percentage off and early access, but only like if you're a diehard fan and you know how to click through in 3 minutes. Like, I'm sure there are tons of people who couldn't go and didn't get access to tickets and are probably really sad about it.
Yeah.
Like, why not have, like, tie in or pull in local fan clubs and have them organize, like, local, regional events that have the Wizarding World Gold membership involved, where they get, like, special perks if you go. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, what would you recommend? Because I've seen a lot of online advertisements really pushing the Wizarding World Gold membership as gifts. And that made me kind of really angry when I saw that online. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't. At this point, I would just buy them different Harry Potter merch, but not this. I don't think it's worth the money. And if I don't see any progress in the next like month or two, like, can I cancel? I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't think you can, because it was like you pay up front. It's not like every month. It's like for the full year, which was smart of them, because I think that made them or gave them license to basically do nothing. It's such a good way to trap people into getting, like, spending it, but then not getting anything out of it, right? Because if it was a month-to-month subscription, like, I would have canceled a long time ago.
Yeah.
But you kind of can't. I will say that
So we're screwed.
Yeah. So I will say some of the advertisement I've seen are other kind of YouTube ambassador or online influencer ambassadors who have been gifted free tickets to events, or have been gifted the books for free to unbox or to open up on their channels. And for me, that's like, I get it. Like, you want to be able to advertise what's going on, but it also gives this false expectations. Yeah, experience of like, hey, you too can do this, when in fact most people can't.
You really can't.
Yeah, most people can't. And to say that that's part of the Wizarding World Gold membership is a bit of a lie. Really, because you need the extra funds to do it. Those people were gifted those experiences. There were limited amounts of tables and seats.
Not only expectations, but just to be near that location.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to do that London stuff, but I live in the United States.
Yeah.
So
it's not possible. And if the tickets sold out so quickly, like, there's just there's no way that you're probably being able to do it. So that to me was frustrating, and it really reminded me of the frustration of, and we said it again in the other video, that stupid J.K. Rowling Loot Crate tie-in Wizarding World subscription box that was always late, that had things missing in it, that had just like so many issues surrounding it.
See, I even forgot about that. I forgot about that whole experience that you're just talking about.
I don't know who does the merchandising business side of things with tie-ins, but this is not working. Like, this is not working. I think independent third-party people who create on Etsy, even like Hot Topic, frankly, and like the third-party merchandisers do a way better job at bringing Harry Potter fans merch and ways to like talk about the Harry Potter world and like the love of it. Even like Universal Studios, like the theme parks do a better job, and like that costs a lot of money too, but like I always feel like I get a lot out of it. Like, walking into Hogwarts, like, take my money. Like, I will pay to go to your theme parks. At least, like, you get something from it. Whereas, like, the Keys and Curios, this whole the gold thing, it's like, we don't get anything much. And it's not even like, I wish they would communicate more with the gold members, but all we've been getting are these stupid advertising emails, and it just really makes me angry.
Yeah, it's a disappointment. It really is. I had high hopes for this membership, subscription, whatever, and so far, not so good. Not so good.
Yeah. So, what do you think going forward, like, how can they save this subscription? Like, all of this stuff, like, it's nice to have, like, this stuff is fun, but what do you think that this subscription needs to do to save itself? Because I feel like they don't really know what they're doing. That's what it feels to me.
I feel like it should have more personal interaction with the subscribers or with the people who ordered it, just to make you feel included in what you purchased and not, you know, hey, here's something you can get. Like, just like have like, I don't know, like somewhere that you can chat with other Hogwarts fans or something that'll help us feel like we're in it together. I just don't feel that camaraderie. And I guess that's what we were hoping for. At least I was hoping for, to like talk to other fans or something, but so far,
Yeah, nothing. It's been kind of quiet.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're expecting us to do. Yeah. I forget, like I said, I forget every month. I don't look at the book. I forget about it. And then until I talk to my sister about it, we're like, oh yeah, we're in month 2 or January, February. I guess I should look at the book. But I don't fill it out. I haven't. So I don't know. The book's kind of like a waste. But I wish there was more interaction with the fans, because merch you can find anywhere. You can go to Hot Topic, you can go to Box Lunch online, you can buy whatever you want, right? But to feel like you're included with all the other Harry Potter fans around the world, I feel like that should be number one, kind of, because you really want to feel connected, and so far I don't feel that way. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, the only thing they really have going for them is, I guess, the new Pottermore sorting quiz, which is on there, and people like to talk about, like, oh, what house are you sorted into, or resort themselves every year. But then there's no place to, like, once you're sorted, I wish there was a place you could go to, like, hey, welcome to the Slytherin home common room.
Or like,
and then you can go meet and see other people online and be like, hey, you're Slytherin too.
Yeah.
Or, like,
your fellow housemates,
Yeah.
That should be it.
And like a virtual Hogwarts where you get to go and like join in and be part of like
so
your wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be so cool.
Or if they launched like an online like Triwizard tournament and you could join as your house, and like quizzes you take add up to points for your house. Or if you, I don't know, there's so many things you could do, like go geotag a photo and then it will count towards like assembling a collage or something, and then it will give you points for your house for the Triwizard tournament. Like, I used to be an advisor for a student club that did fandom stuff, and one of their every year they would actually create their own Triwizard tournament, and it was really fun because they would have like port key games where they would go around and hide port keys with like a sticker put on it on the bottom or something, and they would hide it in various rooms, and people of the club would have to run around and go find it to find the port key, and if they brought it back they could get house points. Like, you could do things like that, but like virtually,
cool.
And I think that would be really fun, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, instead we get like the stupid Wizards Unite game, right? Which is like, it's lame. That game is not replayable. It is just really boring, frankly. So yeah, I think there's so many great ways to like create a Hogwarts or a Wizarding World virtual game world that J.K. Rowling and the media company that represents her, whatever, who's organizing that stuff, has never done a great job with any of that stuff. Like, have you played any of the Harry Potter app games?
I tried once. I think I tried, I forgot what it was called, but you could be like a wizard or a witch and you can play a character. But then I went as far as the free version, and then like, if you want to go this way, you got to pay this amount of money. And I was like, no. So that was a bust.
And even playing it, I played the Lego Harry Potter games because I was just like, oh, that might be fun.
Yeah.
But even that was like, you know, playing it on your phone as like, you know, moving around and like having to jump like a side scroller, it was not that great of an experience, and I feel like you could easily do something better. Like, I don't know. I just think whoever's like thought about the game side of Harry Potter has just, it's just so bad. It's so mediocre and clearly just about like money grabs. It makes it really frustrating, right? I mean, clearly the membership is a money grab. Clearly, like, the games are like, you can't pass a level until you pay something to do something isn't like, right? I just feel like Harry Potter fans and Potter World fans are so dedicated anyway. Like, they're already buying the merch. You know, they're already buying that stuff. And if you just give them a little bit more interactivity and more customization and more like inclusiveness in that sense of community, like, you're not going to have a problem selling stuff. Like, that's not the problem. She does not need more money. Like, that's not the problem here. But it's just every time this happens, it's just another letdown, right? It's like, I don't know. For me, I don't know if you've been following J.K. Rowling on Twitter, but
no, I haven't. What
she's been saying some. She's been saying some really nasty things about trans people and just the whole. Yeah, you need to look that up.
I don't have Twitter, but what did she say? What did she say?
Just even if you just Google J.K. Rowling trans rights, you will see a whole thing come up about her saying some not nice things about trans women. This particular case of this woman who was in this office who was getting harassed. And just go look it up. But she every now and then when she like opens her mouth on Twitter, like sometimes it's good, like when she's bashing Trump, and then other times it's like, you said what? Like, it's not good. So to me it's like, how much do you separate the author from their work, and how much do you just give the author, kind of ignore the author because the world they've created is so amazing and people want to be a part of that and love it so much, but then how much you're like, you can't just like rewrite Dumbledore as gay just because you feel like it, like this, and you want to be popular about it, right? There's like, there's certain things that just doesn't rest very well with me. And again, the merchandising, like, money-making side of the Harry Potter franchise also kind of makes me angry. The way they treat their customers and treat their fans. And the Wizarding World Gold membership is just like icing on the cake for me. I'm super angry about how lame it's been. And I don't know if anything can save it, frankly.
I don't know. I mean, we're just gonna have to go through this year and see what happens. But if this is what it is, then why? Why did you do it in the first place? I don't understand.
I know. It's like, well, clearly because they want you to pay the money so they can get it, but they're not going to get any repeat subscribers. Like, this is done for me. Like, unless they suddenly do something that, you know, we've been talking about, like the way we've been discussing. Otherwise, I'm not going to subscribe again.
No.
And you're not going to subscribe again.
No.
So... and frankly, like, all the exclusive stuff is things you could probably, they're just gonna make it available to everybody anyway. Like, honestly, you can go on eBay and buy that stuff. I'm sure people are like
That's
right?
True.
It's like, it's not really that cool.
No.
It's literally like, and it's not like Amazon Prime where like you pay a certain amount up front and then you get Prime shipping, you get Prime Video access, you get Prime Music access. Like, it's not like you get added benefits of it with a one-time payment. Here, it's like a one-time payment and nothing. It's like silence. And then them just like telling you, hey, pay more money, like buy more stuff. It's not about stuff.
We just paid a very pretty book. That's what we did.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
You paid for a very, very, pretty book. Very pretty book. Did. Yeah.
That's all I can think of. Like, I really can't. Nothing else is going on. Like, I look at the app, it's the same thing. They have a bunch of quizzes and facts, but that's what the app is.
Quotes. Yeah.
And like,
I know. Why couldn't they add more to the app? The app is like the most least interesting part of the whole experience. Like, those unlocking keys could have been so much cooler. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Is anybody else a member? What do you think about it?
Is anyone else feeling frustrated?
Are we alone in this, or do you feel the same? How do you feel about it so far? Have you gone to the like, what other pins are there? Have you gone to the other locations? Are you from the UK? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is it... Yeah, please let us know in the comments below. We really want to know. Like, it's kind of been radio silence for a lot of the people I've been watching about this membership. Like, I haven't seen anything pop up.
Yeah.
It's been kind of low-key, and maybe because there's nothing to report. But I feel like if there's nothing to report, we should be talking about why. Because honestly, it's just a paid promo then, right? I mean, we should be pulling out the truth about what's going on. So I just want to know if anyone else, is there something we missed?
Yeah.
Are we not taking advantage of something that we should know? Like, let us know in the comments below. Let's have a discussion about it, because I'm just so frustrated.
Yep.
And I know Joyce was like, wait, the Wizarding World membership gold, what? Like, she had completely forgotten that she had signed up for it. So, I mean, what a waste.
I know.
What a waste. And we're like huge fans. So I don't know what's going on.
It's really disappointing.
So let us know. We would love to hear from you, so we can see what's happening with maybe people who are members who are Potter fans from around the world. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's different if you're based in the UK or near London. Like, maybe it's totally worth it.
Because
I don't know.
If you live near there, I mean, if you live near King's Cross, or if you live near the play area, the location,
or the studio,
you can go in there and you can get the pins, and you can get discounts. But I feel like it's the same thing, because you live near the Hollywood one, and all you get is the pin, and they want you to pay for the entrance fee before you get the pin. Yeah,
that's the only thing. So the Warner Brothers Studio Tour is the only place where you have to pay for admission to even get access to the pin. Like, the other places, like, I didn't have to pay for tickets to the Cursed Child. Like, you just go to the box office.
Yeah, the one in New York. Yeah, the one in New York is the actual box office shop. Yeah. You don't have to go in so that's how you get the pin,
So that's really easy, but like the Warner Brothers Studio Store, you have to, I think the entrance, even just the base entrance fee, and I know it's a very small version, a really, really small version of what's in London, the studio tour. It's just a couple of costumes and some background sets and stuff. But even just to get in for that per person, I think it's about $65 just to do like the basic tour.
Wow.
And there's other parts of the tour, like you can go see the Friends set, you can see other like TV shows that they do. But you can't even get to the pin until you pay the $65. So I'm not doing that myself, but Joy says when she visits, she's a Friends fan.
We'll do it together.
And so she really wants to go, not even, like Harry Potter aside, she wants to do the studio tour.
Yeah.
So if we're there, I highly doubt that they've run out of the pin, because who's going to pay just to go and get a pin? So I'm sure they'll have a lot when we go left over.
All right.
Yeah. But again, it's like
$75
a year, like for a pin. Like, I can get pins at Box Lunch. I can get pins on Etsy that are Harry Potter related and way cuter.
Yeah.
So I just don't see like what the deal is. So Yeah. Okay, this is us, frustrated, signing off. If anything happens, we'll report back in with you and let you know our thoughts, but for now, that's it.
Yeah. So
Bye.
please comment below and let us know what you're thinking. We would love to hear other people's voices about what's going on. What are your opinions about it? Are you equally as frustrated, or do you find value in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.